wanna make off your feet, moving to the rhythm of the same old beat. Whoa. A slave to the grind till you drop dead. Tangle with the devil living in your head. Do you wanna party with me instead? Whoa. So we're going out tonight to dance under the city lights and live like we'll never die. Whoa. So we're living it up. We're living it up, yeah. We're living it up, yeah.
Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Melissa here with your Cruise Shop Save Live. I'm so excited this week. I've got my my best friend from Florida. We have been friends for about 25 years. Ina is going to talk to us and actually give us a big tour of her boutique. So she owns Coast Boutique in Lauderdale-By-The-Sea. So here she is. Without further ado, here is my fabulous, beautiful friend, Ina. How are you?
Hi, Melissa. Good to see you. I'm great. Thank you.
Oh, you look so, it's so cold here in England. And I just look at you and I just think, it just looks warm. You've got your arms out. You've got a lovely tan. You've got gorgeous golden hair. What do we need to do to come and visit you?
Book a flight. Come on down. Florida's the place you're going to want to be.
So tell us a little bit about that place because it is special. Lauderdale-By-The-Sea is super special.
Yeah, I thought we could go on a little tour in a bit. First, I'd like to just talk a little bit about myself, my journey, and our friendship, Melissa.
Yeah.
So as you know, I worked in the duty-free Caribbean market for more years than I care to admit or will admit publicly. And when I was traveling around, I worked with I worked for wonderful retailers, and I also worked doing wholesale with some really fabulous brands. And when I would go into these towns on the islands, like I love the islands. I was raised in the islands, spent years living in the Caribbean as well. And I would always go to these little mom and pop shops and I would fall in love with them. I would go to the bigger boutiques, the bigger jewelry stores, but there was something really special and charming about a mom and pop or a family run small business. So when I made my exit, my little midlife crisis, and decided to open up a shop, I wanted to really find a town that kind of made me feel like I did when I was on the islands, where everybody knows everybody, it's safe, it's friendly, just that charm that you're not going to find in a big city or in like Fort Lauderdale and a big beach. So Lauderdale-By-The-Sea was the place that I chose. We're a very special town. So it was incorporated in 1947, and people often confuse us with Fort Lauderdale, but we're not. We're actually a barrier island city, a mile by a mile and a half. And so that means we're sandwiched between the Intracoastal and the ocean, and it's a small sliver of space. What's very unique about it is it's a small seaside. It's still a small seaside village. It's quaint. It's charming. We don't have any chains per se. We have, so all the hotels are boutique hotels. And probably one of the most interesting things about Lauderdale-By-The-Sea, which really helps it maintain its charm, is the fact that you cannot build over 4 stories. So it's the only town in South Florida that you cannot build over 4 stories. So it keeps everything very small. So a lot of the hotels have been completely renovated and they're boutique hotels, but they're still family run. So there's still that attention to detail, that charm, that personality that you're not going to get at a big chain or a box store or box hotel. And one of the things, when I was planning on opening up my shop was that I wanted to kind of grab that charm, take that and kind of emulate it in a retail shop. Right. So often when people come to South Florida, they think about the big box souvenir shops where they're going to get a shot glass or a t-shirt. And what I really wanted to do was create something a little bit different, a little bit special. One of the things
you've done that. It's amazing.
And when I told my friends, I'm going to open up a retail shop, and they were like, are you crazy? Are you nuts? Retail is dead. And I was like, no, it's not. You're never going to take away the human experience, right?
No.
People aren't coming on vacation and buying their t-shirt on Amazon and picking it up at home. They're not.
True.
They're going to want to come somewhere and meet people. And I'm so blessed and lucky that I have such a wonderful staff who enjoys everybody who comes in the store. As the minute they walk through the door, they're greeted. They are offered some rum punch,
Oh, I'm coming.
If they have, we might
I'm coming now.
So it was really about creating a different retail experience for visitors to our town, right?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So I guess the biggest thing that I did to stand out and to be different was that I decided to work closely with local artists, local vendors,
Mm-hmm.
have items that have a purchase with a purpose. So we have over 100 vendors right now. And that's really includes everybody from ladies who make stuff at their homes to local distributors who may source their goods overseas, but
Mm-hmm.
they still have their primary business here in South Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So be able to spend your dollars there and have it decimate through a community. It's just being a little more conscious about your purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Have some customers in the store, folks, so don't mind that. I'm going to come around and talk a little bit more about.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, can you show us some of the items that you're talking about? And because what I love about your store is that there's a story behind literally everything. You don't have a ton of souvenirs all made in China that doesn't mean anything. It's just something with Lauderdale by the Sea printed on it. But everything you have has got a backstory, right?
A lot, yeah, pretty much. People will come in and they'll be like, so what's the story? And I'm like, well, pick an item because we could be here all day. Yeah, so yeah, I try to get things that I would like to purchase when I'm somewhere, when I'm visiting a place, something that's going to be a little bit more meaningful. So I mean, a little bit of everything. One of the things that's interesting is like, because we're such a small town, right? We only have a population of 6,000. So a lot of times people will come and they think they're in Fort Lauderdale and they're not. And it's actually very hard to find items that say Lauderdale-By-The-Sea,
Okay,
right?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
these big box chains, what they do is buy in bulk, and it's not profitable
Right.
for them to buy
No.
for a small town. But for
Yeah.
me, on the other hand, I enjoy it very much. So some of the items that we have, give you an example, my t-shirts.
Uh-huh.
A lot of times, you know, the t-shirts will say Fort Lauderdale. I actually worked with a graphic artist, a young man, Nick
Uh-huh.
Mary, and he created all of the images and
That
he
is
prints all my
cute.
t-shirts.
I love
So we
that.
actually, you can pick up a great little t-shirt souvenir, but it's actually
Mhm.
made here and it kind of
Mhm.
has a little bit more purpose.
Mhm.
We have apparel. We started working with Pirani. And this is a young couple that lives in Lauderdale-By-The-Sea, and
Wow.
their mission was to create, you know, hashtag party sustainably, items that you would take to a party and you're not going to be wasting, you know. So for example, a red solo cup, how many of these do we throw out in a night, right? So they
Right.
created these beautiful thermal cups that say Lauderdale-By-The-Sea, you
Yeah.
know, and it's for a good cause and it's a local business, and they engrave
Yeah.
them. They say Lauderdale-By-The-Sea.
They're nice. I like those.
Let's go and we obviously have some beautiful jewelry. And again, we work a lot with local artists.
So, yeah, I was just going to ask you about that because I downloaded this picture of you. And is this lady here the artist? So there's a picture of you and a couple, and they're holding a tray and
Yeah.
a map of. Is this the artist?
Yeah, her name is Lauren. She lives up in just about 30 miles north of here.
Wow, that's
yeah,
gorgeous.
she does all of these by hand, and it's so like each one is a one of a kind. It's so beautiful. It's all this ocean resin. This is done with walnut, or sorry, this is olive wood and ocean resin. But we
Wow.
also have the tray that's in the picture. And one of the things I'll tell you that I love, like that brings me so much joy, is that a lot of these artists, now I've been in business for quite some time, I've gotten to know them personally, know their families, watch their kids grow up, right? So really that is something that touches my heart. You know, it's to get to know the people. So Lauren, when we first started working together, she was pregnant. Now she brought her little guy in last week and he's all getting big, you know, so that kind of stuff I love. Over here, I have some really great items on this little home goods. These are
my
all,
God, that's so cute.
Yeah, hand carved in Miami. That's really sweet.
That's so cute.
These I just got in and they are absolutely stunning. So this is a gentleman. These are all handmade on a lathe. salt and pepper balls.
Okay, I need to put in an order because they're beautiful. I love anything like that with different types of wood, like inlay stuff.
Oh, I love wood.
Yeah.
I'm single.
Stop it. Keep it
Anyway,
clean. Keep it clean.
this is Clay Cachet, Sam McInnes. She's a potter. And see, she makes all
Beautiful.
of these by hand. You know, they're all basically one of a kind. So we're really
Beautiful.
grateful to have her. Her stuff is amazing. And this
Yeah.
is just a fun little, like, you know, you're going to get a shot glass, great. But, you know, what about a cute little trinket dish, Lauderdale-By-The-Sea?
Yeah.
You might be noticing a lot of turtles, a lot
Yeah,
of turtle
there is.
items going on around here in this store. Well, that's because Lauderdale-By-The-Sea is actually the turtle nesting capital of Florida. So we'll get
No
more
way.
nests per capita. We'll get over on less than a mile of beach. We'll get about 350 nests per season, and that runs March to November. So we do get a lot of people
Wow.
coming down, and they'll sit out on the beach and hope they get to see them making their way into the ocean.
Oh my God, that's so cute. And so a lot of these items support the conservation of turtles because they have it tough, don't they?
Yeah, well, you know, when I mentioned that the town is only you can only build over to 4 stories. There's any of the condominiums along the beach. Like when you're flying out of Fort Lauderdale, and I guess many of your viewers come into Fort Lauderdale to go to Port Everglades, but as you're flying out, it's very interesting. Turn back and look at the land, and you'll see high rise, high rise, high rise, high rise, and then it just dips down, and there's Lauderdale-By-The-Sea.
Oh wow.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and that's part of that reason is not only to maintain the charm and the mid-century modern architecture of our town, but it's also done to save and protect the turtles. So, for example, you've got the condos on the beach; they're short condos, and all of them can't have lights on their balconies. They can't. They have to not black out, but kind of dim their windows, and that's so that there's not going to be any ambient light. Because what happens is when the turtles are when they hatch, in their little brains, what the nature's telling them is that they have to make their way to the ocean. So they go to the light of the moon. So if you have a city like Fort Lauderdale, which has a lot of light, the little turtles get all turned around. They don't know where to go, and they might go in the wrong direction, which, you know, will put them in harm's way. So the town really does a lot to preserve and save and work with different organizations that protect the turtles.
Right.
We work with, some of our items are not local, but they're definitely worthwhile. So this, for example, is the Turtle Man Foundation. So they make these beautiful hand-carved turtles out of granite quartz, and they donate a portion of the proceeds back to the Turtle Man Foundation, which is a turtle hospital in North Carolina. So a lot of people, you want a nice souvenir that's going to remind you of Lauderdale-By-The-Sea? Take this little guy home with you.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's better than a shot glass. So how many cruises do you get? You know, pre and post cruises. Like, what's this story? How? Because you said to me the other day, your business has completely changed after COVID.
Right.
How is that?
Well, I mean, this town again, it's a very small town, and we tend to get people in the winter months from the Northeast, from Boston, New York, Montreal, Toronto. That wasn't the case during COVID. And these are people, like literally, these are people who've been coming here for 30 years, like them, their kids, their grandkids. It's becoming, you know, they come year after year and they love it. And they didn't come during COVID, right? Because their cities were really, there was under a lot of restrictions. And we thought, wow, what's going to happen to us? What's going to happen to Florida? And funnily, what ended up happening was anybody that was within like a 10 to 15 hour drive was coming. So we were getting people from other parts of Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Kentucky, Tennessee. And these are people, all of a sudden they came and they thought, wow, this place is great. And a lot of these people are people who said, you know, I would have been on a cruise this winter, but obviously with COVID, I can't do that. So they came here. And now, years after, they're like, I came here, I discovered this during COVID, and this place is so fantastic. We're going to spend a weekend, or we're going to come here post-cruise or pre-cruise. So it really kind of has changed a bit of the dynamics of the hotel. I think a lot more people during COVID discovered Florida and discovered little hidden gems like Lauderdale.
Right.
So that's been wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I don't think people really understand when you say that Lauderdale-by-the-Sea is special. It really is special. I mean, I'm English. I lived in Florida for a while. I can't believe how much it's been developed because Miami Beach, I lived down in Miami Beach about 15 years, probably longer now, don't say. And it used to be really cute and quaint. And I went back and I couldn't believe all the high rises. It's such a
Yeah,
shame. But
yeah.
Lauderdale-by-the-Sea reminds me of old Florida, just reminds me quaint and cute and independent. It's just so gorgeous.
It really is. And I'd love to, I don't know if this is going to work out well on camera, but I would love to take you for a little
Yeah,
walk.
take us. Let's show everybody Lauderdale-by-the-Sea. Can we do that?
Yeah, I would love to. Let me grab my sunglasses, guys, because it's Florida. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, rub it in. It's absolutely freezing here in the UK. So this is some more art in Coast Boutique and Lauderdale-by-the-Sea. You can buy these signs. These are super cute. Oh my God, this is so cute. Oh my God, I love that. So all of these are just, I think you can spend hours in this store. So if you're going on a cruise to the Caribbean, you're getting on a ship in Miami or Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades, you definitely need to spend a couple of nights in Lauderdale-by-the-Sea. Yeah.
So one of the before we go on our little walkabout, I'm going to just tell you about one of our artists, Eddie Forbes. So again, in our shop, we can come back and have a look around the shop. We have a little bit of everything,
cute.
a little something for everybody. We've got artwork, pottery, photography, jewelry, oils, local honeys, local hot sauces. Got like I said, a little bit of everything. One of the feature is this gentleman. His name is Eddie Forbes. And he does these, it's his original artwork, and he prints them on lobster trap wood.
Really?
Yeah, they're quite fascinating. And here's why I'm singling him out, because we have so many wonderful artists. I could talk about them all day. But the reason I'm singling him out is because he is actually the artist who designed the pavilion that we're going to go and see in a minute. So I'm giving you a little sneak peek there on that.
Okay. I love it.
All right.
Yeah. I could spend a fortune in that boutique.
Well, you're welcome to. And you could do it also online if you like.
Really?
www.shopcoastboutique.com.
I think I've got this here. Let me show the audience. So this is your website, shopcoastboutique.com. Yeah. So you can order stuff. Do you ship internationally or just local US?
I can ship internationally. The prices obviously are a little bit different. But we have the capability of doing that. The website, just for your audience to know, the website has a lot of items that we can replenish very easily. A lot of the one-of-a-kind pieces are not on there. So we are available for, you can email, text, call. I mean, there's many ways to get to reach us. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. So you can reach out to us. And we do private shopping as well. So we can go around like we're doing right now. We can do that with I did a lot of that during COVID for our international guests who come every year and buy something and they couldn't during COVID. So we're available for that as well. Kind of a more curated,
like with WhatsApp
experience.
and everything now, you can just do anything. So if anyone watching this wants to have a look at the website, it's right there. That's where the main items are. But like the one-of-a-kind art stuff, if you're interested, then definitely put a message in or send Ina a message, and she'll be excuse me she'll be in touch. Sorry.
We also do a lot of custom work for customers, artwork, a lot of the photography, maybe not a lot of the photography can be, we do different sizes. And okay, so we're getting a little busy here. Let's go hit the road, guys.
Let's go. Let's have a tour of Lauderdale-by-the-Sea, everybody.
Now, I'm going to just preface this by saying we still have the barricades up from COVID because they're going to be expanding the outdoor dining. So what the town did...
wow.
Let me know if you can hear me still okay. So the town really, with COVID, they kind of sprung into action to protect the local businesses, local restaurants. So they took away 27 parking spaces and implemented outdoor dining, which is going to become permanent. So we're still working all that out. But this is the front of the store. I love my little store with its fun French windows. You're going to see, this is a sneak peek. You're going to see a lot more of these.
Nice.
Get around the corner. It's going to be a little bit noisy, so follow me.
That's okay. Oh, I just love looking at the sunshine. Oh, we're losing signal. Oh no! I was enjoying my little tour. Look at the palm trees. Oh my God, look at the palm trees. Oh, so nice. Well, we've lost signal, but oh, here we go. Here we go. We just lost signal there for a second, but we got you back. We lost signal, but you're back. Look how busy it is. It's Friday afternoon in Fort Lauderdale, in Lauderdale-By-The-Sea.
So this is our main drag. It's about it's a nice little area. It's about 2 blocks. As you can see, a lot of outdoor dining, a lot of wonderful restaurants, ice cream shops. Everybody loves that. A lot of live music at night. Every restaurant has a different performer, so you can just walk around and feel the vibe, get a drink. A lot of great cocktails. Happy hour is a national treasure in this town, so a lot of good happy hours as well.
The ocean is straight ahead, so hopefully we might get to see the ocean. Oh, this is great. I wish I was there. Give me a thumbs up if you wish you were there. You can tell that it's just like really laid back area. Coming off the beach. It's fabulous. I love it. I think we're doing something wrong living here in the UK. What's going on? So nice. So what is that there? That statue, Ina?
It's 2 pelicans on a ball.
Uh-huh. Nice. So where are you taking us now?
So right now we are in the Esplanade of Anglin Square. This place has been just developed for people to come. You can see there's a lot of, this is our logo is the pelican and the Adirondack chair. So they put in all these really pretty, bright, mid-century modern colored Adirondack chairs with little umbrellas. And this is a place that you'd want to come, you know, if you're coming to the beach.
Yeah.
You're not ready to go back to the hotel. You just come, chill, people watch, relax. It's super easy going. These folks, I think that gentleman may be taking a nap. That's how relaxed it is here.
Better keep your voice down. Don't want to wake him.
Yeah, I don't want to wake him. But yeah, so it's just really, really very relaxed, easy going. A lot of people having fun, just walking around, shopping, having lunch, and going to the beach, which we're going to go to very shortly. One of the things before we get to the beach that I want to talk to you about, and this is, I've already told you that we are the turtle nesting capital of Florida, but we are also the shore dive capital of Florida. What does that mean? I'm going to tell you. So we're going to go back to 1904. There was a ship that was leaving.
Yeah.
A ship that sunk. It was a coal ship headed for England called the SS Copenhagen. And it sunk just about a quarter mile up the road here. And you can go scuba, you can go snorkeling to it, you can take trips out to it. But what they've done is they've created an eco reef. So near the shore dive capital. So that means you can literally go from the beach, easy swim right on out there. You're in maybe 10 feet of water and you're at the first reef system. And they have like sunken cannons, sunken anchors. And now remember I was telling you about we're the turtle nesting capital of Florida. Well, if you come between March and November and decide to go on a quick, easy swim snorkel to the reef, your chances of seeing a turtle is pretty good.
Wow. Really? Oh my God, I'm so coming. March to November. Right. I'm going to mark that in my calendar. This is amazing. That looks so nice. So if you are going on a cruise out of Florida, this looks like a great place to spend a couple of days just to get over the jet lag, you know, or just hang out just before you fly home. So nice. Just a short walk.
Yeah, a lot of listen, we're literally like 10 miles from Port Everglades. So you get off the ship and your flight's not until 9 o'clock at night or in the afternoon. A lot of people come on up for the day, relax. We have facilities, a beautiful brand new bathroom facility. They have showers so people can rinse off. you know, and it's just come have your last little swim, your last little snack, and then head back home. You know,
Yeah.
so it's a great day trip.
Yeah. But so what I'm going to do is on Cruise Shop Save, I think what I'm going to do is actually highlight this location because I did not know that. So yeah, a lot of people do have late flights. And what do you do? I mean, what do you do because you get kicked off the ship so early, you might as well go up to Lauderdale-By-The-Sea and have a really nice day on the beach, have some lunch, take a shower. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is remember I was telling you about Eddie Forbes, our wonderful artist. This is
Yeah.
his little design. He created this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And you'll see this whole little esplanade, this little area.
Yeah.
Now they've got some outdoor dining for Aruba Cafe here because of the COVID. But on the other side, you can see they've done a whole fun little area for the kids. You've got Connect Four, Jenga.
Oh, wow.
You've got little beanbag games, and people come and they just relax with the kids. Let them
Oh my
have
God,
some
that's
fun.
so nice.
We also do a lot of like town events. So if you're staying here for a week or what we do, they have nighttime yoga on the beach. They have morning yoga on the beach. And here in the Anglin Square, every Sunday they do dancing. So dance classes with Danny. It's called Dancing with Danny, and everyone comes out and dances. They play music. It's wonderful. We also, Friday nights, they will block off the streets back up over here, and they put on a concert, a beautiful, like, it's really like beautiful music, concerts, classic rock, and people just have a great time. It's all free, beer tents, completely safe. We don't really have any crime here that you would think of in South Florida. You know, it's just a very, it's really a hidden gem.
Yeah, it is.
Now I'm going to go to the best part.
Okay. So one year, me and my husband spent New Year in this with Ina, and just couldn't believe how amazing the whole town came out, put on all this entertainment, and it's one of the best New Year's Eve I've ever had in my life. It was just fantastic. We all went down to the beach to see the New Year in, and look at it right there, gorgeous. Wow, that looks amazing. Oh, I'm so jealous. Yeah. I'm so jealous. That looks so nice. So how busy does that beach get? It looks so clean.
You know, I was just thinking that, like, this is actually very busy for us right now. It's our high season, so it's busy. But if you compare this to, let's say, Fort Lauderdale Beach.
Oh, yeah.
It's it's a hidden little gem. So this is probably about the busiest we can get. Let's go down to the water, do you think?
Yeah. So I'm assuming you can go swimming and it's safe. It's nice to swim in.
Thank you for asking that. So you know how I was talking about that we have an eco reef, right? We also have 2 natural barrier reefs much further out. Like if you wanted to snorkel or dive those, you'd want to go with a company, a snorkel or dive company. But we do have 2 natural barrier reefs further out. So what that does, this is the perfect place for your first-time snorkelers, first-time diver. What those so now you're talking about 3 reef system that's off our shore. Well, I'm going to tell you, folks, anything that wants to chomp you is not going over 3 reefs. So it's actually a no chomping. No chomping in Lauderdale-By-The-Sea.
No chomping. Yeah. No tourists chomped here. That sounds great.
I think our most dangerous, nefarious animal out here might be the jellyfish.
Oh, wow. Okay. We can deal with the jellyfish. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you think your viewers would like to go down to the water's edge?
Yes, please do. Show us the water. Please do. So I've just got a comment here from our friend Faith. She's saying, amazing, we need to book a trip.
Yes.
Faith just commented. So yes, we do. Yes, we do. So what are the flights down there cost, at the moment? Like, is it expensive or good value?
The hotels?
Yeah, the hotels and the flights, like, are they reasonable?
Um, I wouldn't know about flights. I can tell you that our hotels, I feel they're still very reasonable. And again, for what you're getting. So, it depends how you like to vacation. For me, going into a big high rise with an elevator and having to be dressed to go to the lobby, that's not this kind of, we're a flip flop kind of town. Our town motto is relax, you're
Right.
here. Okay. So we're
Oh,
all going to take
nice.
it easy. So a lot of
Yeah.
the hotels are family run, very boutique-y. A lot of them have kitchenettes in them, and they're beautiful. To name a few, Beachside Village Resort, beautiful. Sea Spray Inn, they've all been newly updated, newly remodeled, and you just have all your amenities. Again, none of them are over 4 stories, and you're on the beach, and you could just really enjoy yourself, relax. You're on the beach, go back to your room, make a cocktail, come back out, and just
Wow.
have a great day. And they're still, in my opinion, quite affordable, right?
Right.
To be in this area,
Yeah.
to be so
And
close to Fort Lauderdale,
yeah.
to be on the beach.
Yeah. And there's a lot of Airbnbs down there.
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. That has become we are seeing so
Huge, isn't
many
it?
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot. Again, this is a beachside town. We were incorporated in 1947, so there were a lot of older hotels that were converted into apartments that are now being converted into Airbnbs. So
Right.
there's, and you're coming with a big family. It's kind of nice to have like a house where you guys
Yeah.
can together. You don't have the pressure of eating out every night. So that's we get a lot of families that come here, and they enjoy themselves.
That's nice. I can't believe how gorgeous that sand looks. It looks so soft.
Oh, you think it looks gorgeous? I'm going to tell you something. It feels gorgeous.
Oh, this is so nice because it's so cold here in the UK. It's like -degrees. Because you're from Canada, aren't you? So it's cold where you're from.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly what I'm doing. Thank you very much.
She's so smart. Yeah. I think I need to move to Florida. I don't know how the cats would feel, but anyway. That looks so calm. Looks beautiful.
It is beautiful. And like I say, the short-eyed capital of Florida. And this is it's a little bit kicked up today. It's a little overcast for us today. It's usually a little brighter. But
What happened to the pier?
The coastline goes all the way down. And
yeah, gorgeous. What happened to the pier?
well, we had a little boo-boo. I'm sure all your viewers know about hurricanes in South Florida, so we did have a little one, but yeah, they're going to fix it.
We got it. Okay, good. Yeah. Brilliant. This is amazing. Thank you so much. So when is your next trip?
Well, I am hoping to get back to Canada in the springtime. Right now it's our high season, so I'm pretty tethered to the store, ready to, greet our guests and our visitors in town. But I'm hoping by April I'm going to go back to Canada, and then I'm coming to England.
Yay! Gotta come visit us in England. This is amazing. So thank you so much, Dina. I really appreciate you spending the time to show us around Lauderdale-by-the-Sea. Your boutique. Your boutique is definitely has got that Caribbean vibe to it, selling all the stuff that they used to sell years ago. I love what you said. Years and years and years ago, when we used to go to the Caribbean, there used to be these mom and pop stores, and they're not so prevalent anymore, are they? Such a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame. Well, thank you so much for your time, Ina. Anyone who's watching this, want to get in touch with Ina, I'm going to put all the links in the chat. Just ask questions. She'll answer. She's got her own Facebook page. Over 4,500 people follow her. She's got fans from all over the world. So and definitely, if you're going on a cruise out in Florida, either Miami, which is only 30 miles away, it's not far, and then you've got it's not far for us British anyway, and you've got Port Everglades is 9 miles away. Definitely make sure you make a date and go to Lauderdale-by-the-Sea and visit Ina at Coast Boutique.
I would love to see you. Thank you so much, Melissa. This was really fun, and I think we should do this again.
We should definitely do this again, and we'll do some giveaways next time. We'll arrange some giveaways for all our guests.
I would love that. You name the time and the place, and I'm there.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Ina. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Okay,
Take care.
bye.
Bye.